Alright, let me check preview here, make sure everything's good. Hey, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, it's your boy Salty Dragon, and finally, I have the Elgato set up, working and running, so now I can stream console games from my PS4 with all of the fancy overlays and better overhead that my emulated games and stuff on the computer was getting. Super big shout outs to the streamer Akiba Red. Thank you so much for coming over and helping me with my setup. I know, I beat Valkyria Chronicles 4 the last session we ran. What's more of this? Well, it turns out there's some pretty substantial post-game content. There was the fate of a couple characters that we just didn't know about, and there's one way to get that. Basically, once you beat the game and you save a new game plus, it unlocks a heretofore hidden chapter in the game. Remember the part where I'm like, wow, there's a whole page that's not used up. That's so weird. Well, you go back and you play through an encounter there, and then after that, you are given a bit of a thing where you can do basically a hard mode run on the final boss battle. In addition, every battle you get now gets you, instead of just experience points, renown. Renown lets you do things like unlock level caps, unlock additional equipment, cosmetic stuff if you want to do that. It is pretty awesome. So I figured, since you guys have been here on this journey with me, you guys might as well look at some of the post-game content too. Also, I was going, I just so, just a few other things to get out of the way announcement-wise. If you're watching this via Twitch, down there at the bottom, under this video, next to the donation box, which I'll always take donations at any time, and in fact, not only will you get a notification and a shout-out when you toss me a buck or two, you'll also get put on a leaderboard. There'll be a little donation ticker across the top right corner there. But next to that is a poll. See, I know I want to do a Let's Play of a PS4 adventure game, storytelling game. Hey, LNZ, but I'm not sure which. So, if you're a Twitch user, go ahead and, if you could do me a kindness, just vote in that poll. Just tell me which one you want to see. If you're like, oh, but Salty Dragon, I don't know about either game, and I don't want to Google it. And also, I don't know about either game. Well, that's fine. Just pick one. Flip a coin. Or a two-sided die. Which is a coin. Alright. So also another bit of, I guess, housekeeping. This spiel goes with every video I make. If you look this way, you'll see patreon.com/Sean Struck. That is my real name, Sean Struck. I was not blessed with the awesome name Salty Dragon at birth. So, what that Patreon allows me to do, it helped me get the support to stream games. I was able to actually preview Valkyria Chronicles 4 for the internet at large for a little bit before it was released, as well as early release access to Yakuza 6. It also supports my gaming blog, where I don't just write about nerd culture and gaming culture and video games, but I also help boost and support the work of the LGBT community, as well as fans and creators of color, and Indigenous and First Nation peoples. Everyone that writes a guest blog post for my blog gets offered pay. And that's something you don't really find, but something I'm kind of committed to, because I think it's only fair and right to compensate creators for their time and effort. Also, everyone that chips in to my Patreon, in addition to, being awesome people and getting little goodies, like anything from, me mailing a bunch of stickers picked out every week put inside a teeny tiny envelope sealed with a wax seal. Care packages, all sorts of cool stuff. So that's, if you want to do something month to month, which would be cool of you, you can do that for as little as $1. If not, donations are always welcome. I'm going to be doing some charity streaming too in about a month, so stay tuned for additions to that. Also, if you're a patron, you get a shout out at the beginning of every video. So, let's get to that. First off, shout outs to @GabrielCGentile on Twitter. He is a voice actor and a really funny and cool guy. Shout outs to the streamer on Twitch, Poop Doggy Balls Daphne, and that's spelled Daphny. Daphne, they are a great and funny and crude and awesome streamer. And, that's another reason, I guess, to throw in with my Patreon, is you can get me to say Poop Doggy Balls on the air. Also, big ups to my sister from another mister, Nicole Johnson, who is also available. Her entire artistic hub is available at patreon.com/Meadowhawk. That's MEADOWHAWK. And you can keep up with her music, her collaborative albums, her costume construction, her live streaming of video games and art and webcomics. Just a cornucopia of great stuff. And last but not least, we have Cargo, who is an awesome guy but has nothing for me to plug. So, hey Lindsay. So I explained a little bit at the top of the video, but this here is going to be a oh, that's odd. This here is going to be a playthrough of the post-game content. Not only does it unlock extra stat boosts and stuff at headquarters, and it also unlocks a squad story I hadn't gotten through before. It also, where are you? Unlocks a new interlude that takes in between 8 and 9. So, if you have missed seeing Raz, well, here he is again. It's kind of like a prequel side story. And I'm guessing this is the lead up to the battle down there, or not, but what the heck, I don't mind leading everyone through it. So, this takes place right in between 8 and 9, chapter-wise, when the team was still lost in that blizzard that was credited to the Winter Witch.
Easy, Rags. It's not even mealtime. Oh, wait. It's later than I thought. That's odd. It's been hours since Claude left on recon. He and the others should have been back a long time ago.
And Ragnarok is still just, I don't care, give me food. And spoken like a true dog. Yeah, I'm worried about the food.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah. Sadly.
Try again, Marie. Any word from Claude?
Nothing. The storm brought all communications down.
I knew reconnaissance in this weather was a bad idea. But we couldn't ignore that report. If there's even a chance the enemy is planning an ambush.
The guy that looks like he stepped out of the pages from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is right.
We really have no choice but to confirm.
In these temperatures, even the antifreeze will freeze over. I'm afraid I can't order a search party.
Man. Rum Grandpa here always just, even when he's delivering horrible news, always looks so cheerful. I really think it's the rum.
If they don't return soon, we'll have to depart without them.
No.
How long will this damn blizzard last?
Now, we know that didn't happen because, the game didn't
Better
end.
get back here alive, Claude.
But the question is, what exactly did happen in between now and then? Oh, you know what? That might be... Here, let me turn down the audio a little bit on my end. Because I am getting audio from the webcam, so you can hear me when I'm speaking. So, thank you for that.
try again, Marie.
Oh, whoops.
Any word from Claude?
Nothing. The storm brought all...
Yeah, oh, wrong one. There we go. This is what I meant. So, is that better? Well, it's coming up okay. The audio levels are coming up all right on my output meter here. So.
Keep it together. We stop now, and we're all dead.
Don't worry. I'm well aware of that.
Damn it. Snow's coming down so hard, every step is like sinking in quicksand.
Not to mention these winds. Just trying to stand straight is like fighting against a tide.
I really do love the blend of the, you know, anime-ish looking snow particle effects, and then just the subtle rippling of the snow being blown by the wind. That's one of, I think, the coolest and most subtle effects they've managed to pull off in this game.
It's do or die, everyone. Just a little further. We won't make it much longer. This blizzard's got a couple hours left in it. We have
Claude,
to
the
find
heart and
cover,
soul
or
of the
else...
game.
What?
Uh-oh. Imps.
Enemy soldiers, 12 o'clock.
Are those the imps laying an ambush for us?
No. Judging from the rank and file, they're probably a recon team like us. I'd rather not engage in these conditions, but...
Oh, don't have a
Whoa.
choice.
Guess we don't have much choice.
Yeah. Raz is like, oh no, I'll have to shoot at some Imperial soldiers. Ah, man, my life sucks. Yes, I love... that's one thing that has always been consistent, even with the HD remaster and remake of Valkyria Chronicles 2, I think, or 3, I believe. It's just really, really looks nice, and they took what they learned on that one to when they were making a game for a current gen system from the ground up to just really, because it's not afraid to be stylistic, you know. It has an art style that sticks with it, from the sketchy notebook stuff, you know, mixes with the anime-inspired designs to it's really well put together, and I really like it.
This is pointless. My shots won't reach them.
So much for Dead-Eye Kai.
And my grenades are frozen stuck.
I can't fire anything.
Stay calm. The enemy's just as handicapped as we are. I don't think either side could engage, to be honest.
Kinda late to get cold feet. Besides, they're just grunts. Leave it to the invincible Raz!
Ah, Raz, you wonderful fool.
Wait!
Can't miss it point blank. Eat lead! Huh? Hey, what the...
Whoops.
Get a load of this filthy Darkson. His barrel's frozen over. The dumbass! Well, well. Seems Federation gear can't handle the cold.
Raz, retreat!
Too late! You're dead! Huh?
Whoops.
Looks like our guns froze over too.
Goddamn piece of scrap metal! Ah!
Holy crap! He just threw that machine gun one-handed! Those things weigh a ton!
Now, see, that has precedence in other media. In the, I think the very first Superman TV show, back in the 40s or the 50s, which was all in black and white, there'd be a scene in almost every episode where Superman swoops down to stop robbers or gangsters or guys with guns, right? And so they'd shoot the gun at Superman, and of course all the bullets would bounce off of them. And then what would they do? They'd then throw the gun at him, as if that was the problem. Ah, he's bulletproof, but not gunproof. Yeah! The other thing that would make me laugh, too, is that then the actor would duck. Like, I understand the actor wouldn't want to get, hit in the head by a gun, but still.
Yeah, so what? I've got a heavy machine gun!
That's right, they've now
You
reduced...
think the men of the North will lose to a bunch of pansies who prance around with girls?
That's right, they're now reduced to throwing their weapons at each other.
So what if I'm female, you knuckle-dragging grunt? I am a lieutenant, and
Oh.
more woman than you can handle.
You made Minerva mad.
If you don't like me looking down on you, then first you'll have to prove you're stronger than me. Ah!
Crap! We're out of stuff to throw!
Oh no, we're at a stalemate.
Then we go for close quarters combat.
See, this is why you don't tick off Minerva.
Oh yeah? Put up your dukes!
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
Come on, now they're throwing punches. Give me a break.
That's enough, all of you!
Huh? Everyone stop it! What? It was just getting to the good part.
You almost got to punch an imp.
I take it you're in command here?
Yes. Looks like we both got lost scouting the area.
Yeah. We're in a real jam, truth be told. Weapons don't work, as you can see, and our winter gear won't last.
We were just looking for a place to wait out the blizzard ourselves. Now, we're completely lost.
We both need all the help we can get.
Agreed. Let's call it ceasefire for now.
It's so cold. I can barely shiver.
Now, she is wearing full-finger gloves, but her winter outfit still
Good.
still doesn't have
The
hands.
moment you stop shivering, you die. Stay moving to keep your body heat up.
I don't need advice from the likes of you.
And don't walk over the fresh fallen snow. Step in our tracks to make it easier on you.
Don't be stubborn. It's life or death here.
Fine.
It's not like I liked not freezing to death, Baka.
I get our guns crapping out, but shouldn't yours be built for this kind of thing?
Look, this is way colder than a normal Imperial winter. And even if our gear worked, we couldn't hit the broadside of a bunker in this blizzard.
Excuses, excuses. At least the part about missing is true.
Yo, what is up, Akiba Red _ hey all, since I forgot the underscore when I was giving him a shout out earlier, Akiba Red _ is the dude who helped me out and got my streaming setup working for the PS4. God, we wasted 2 hours, but the time and pizza and sake was well spent. And yeah, Riley's still stubbornly insisting to wear a dress. I mean, yeah, LOL, I get it, that would just be another model the animators would have had to make, but whatever. Yo, high five!
You couldn't fire a single shot, you filthy Darkson.
And who's the bozo who couldn't shoot at Darkson?
I envy those clowns. Do they ever run out of steam?
But yeah, if you're watching the Twitch playback on this later, go follow Akiba. He's awesome and runs and co-runs some really cool fighting game streams. And they're pretty awesome to watch.
How dare he fraternize with the enemy? Emergency or no, the sight of it
Also,
makes me
Akiba,
sick.
aside from showing up in support, while this is post-game content, it's a pre-game interlude. So, like, no real, like, spoilers or anything.
Does that look like fraternizing to you?
Basically, there's a really big, huge blizzard, and then the in-between chapters, and this tells you how they survived.
What else would you call it?
Fighting.
So this is the real Winter Witch.
Yes. I'm surprised you've heard that old folk tale. Blizzard's so cold, our ancestors called it black magic. Pretty terrifying when you think about it.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, and there's 2 hours to go.
How can you tell?
Magic. No,
Call it a
actually not
hunch.
magic.
I've got a knack for picking up changes in the weather. But if we
Read
hadn't
the
come
wind.
across you, we'd be dead in the snow. The Winter Witch's latest victims. Just having extra bodies to block the wind is a lifesaver. And by the looks of it, your men took the windward side. I appreciate that.
No thanks needed. Chivalry isn't completely dead.
I have to say, I'm glad our weapons malfunctioned. We were this close to outright killing each other.
We may have lost our bread and salt, but at least we have our vodka.
I do like how the Imperial Legion here is kind of a mashup of sort of Germany and like Russia in the World War II era.
Huh?
Old Imperial saying, like you say in the West, every cloud has a silver lining. Feels strange breaking bread. Moments ago we were staring down each other's barrels.
Guess I'll have to count my blessings. The blizzard should be dying down soon.
There's one more blessing to count.
Now, interestingly enough, there is precedence in real life in a lot of wars where it's two opposing forces that just ended up having to band together in like emergency situations so they wouldn't both completely die. And sometimes it's turned to more camaraderie. There is, for more information, consult Wikipedia or your local library. But there is precedence, for example, in I'm gonna screw up and get my history wrong probably. Was it World War One that had I believe it might have been World War One, maybe it was World War Two, that had both the Allied and German forces basically declaring a ceasefire on Christmas Eve, basically. If only that sort of stuff can last. Yeah. So yeah, it's the thing too with Akiba, is this whole especially this game too, just both presentation and what they get inspiration from can be traced back to a lot of stuff that actually happened in real life in the World War II era. In fact, there's one everything from some of the tank enemies you fight in the game to there's one boss tank that's like a mashup of all these experimental designs. Just interesting stuff, interesting parallels. Okay, thank you, LNZ. I just checked that on my phone, and yeah, that was World War One. Alright, so here we go. This is going to be new to everyone, including me. I am wondering why it is called a steamy ceasefire, but I'm betting we're gonna...
The blizzard's died down. I'm still freezing my balls off.
Good old Raz.
Surrounded by so much white, it's hard to tell if we're even moving forward.
Huh. That could also be a metaphor for today's society. Yeah, it is. The whole game is super dope, and I think you'll really like it if you can find time and play it. Oh, also, guys, too, just people watching the stream, people checking this out later on the VOD, or my YouTube channel, AkibaRed _ has also been streaming stuff from the Tales of, oh god, I'm going to screw up the pronunciation because of the B and Z, but Tales of Vesperia and Zesteria and the whole Tales of series. And it's pretty charming to watch along. Like, I don't know if I would sit down and play through it, but that's why we have Let's Plays. Yeah, it's seriously, it is just, the art style is beautiful. I mean, they took their lessons they learned on that remaster of Valkyria 2 and put that to good use for this first game they made from the ground up for a modern console. It's really worth your while.
Hey, Claude. Why doesn't that area have any snow?
Huh, you're right. Those rocks over there aren't covered at all. Oh, could it be?
What's the matter?
I need help over here. Come on, gather round.
So, Claude, what's so special about these
Oh
rocks?
no. I think I know.
Can't you tell? The snow's being melted from beneath.
Ah, of course. That means...
I bet you he's gonna say hot springs.
Do you have any explosives?
Oh.
We have grenades, but the pins are frozen stuck.
Let me see them.
But sir, we need them in case of an emergency.
I think not freezing to death in the middle of an unnaturally strong winter might count as an emergency. Random unnamed shock trooper.
That's what this is, and it wasn't a question. Hand them over.
Bitch.
Yes, sir.
Squad E, take out all the grenades and explosives you have. Riley, set them up to make as big a blast as possible.
Oh, that's music to her ears. There's one thing that Riley the Grenadier loves, it's making as big a blast as possible.
Claude? An explosion won't keep us warm for long. If we want a fire, we need fuel first.
That's true. It's like the saying goes. If you teach a man to build a fire, he'll be warm. Oh, you know what? I was going to make a thing about build a man a fire. I screwed up the joke. Oh well. Let's try it again. If you build a man a fire, he'll be warm for a night. If you set a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
Don't worry. Center it on the crevice over there. Please, trust me on this.
I don't get what you're going for, but if you insist, I'll wave my magic wand and grant your wish.
And by magic wand, she means stockpile of grenades.
Alright, I'm gonna ignite it. Take cover.
Drew! Oh, Ellensy, you know, whenever you end up running your Pathfinder campaign, your new one, can you make a magic wand that's just like a pile of grenades? Like, look, here's my wand of fire, explosive fireballs. That'd be great. Alright, well, here we go. That's a big kaboom.
Is that?
Oh my god, I was only kidding about the hot spring guys.
It's geothermal groundwater melting the snow. Amazing!
Oh my
How the
god.
temperatures are perfect.
Are we going to have the obligatory hot spring episode, like, of every anime?
Yes! Take that, Winter Witch! We're
Oh
gonna
my
make
god.
Oh, hell yeah. Without further ado, I'll take first dibs and...
Hold it.
Huh?
Ladies first.
Yeah! I don't think Raz will have an objection there, Kai.
Do you really expect me to just sit here and wait?
Raz.
What's
Buddy.
wrong with you Federation soldiers? Where's your manners, man?
Ah! Ah!
This guy couldn't get a girl if his life depended on it.
Oh, fighting words.
No objections here. Women first.
Goddamn imps!
Oh, man.
We'll take you up on that offer, if you'll excuse us then.
Yeah, same. That's, again, well, it making no sense and not complaining kind of is pretty much every obligatory hot spring episode in most animes. You know what? Now that I think about it, the only one that ever made sense, to me anyway, was an episode of Fruits Basket, where it introduced more members of the clan in the show, And one of them was a rich couple that owns like a hot spring hotel. And they were able to get everyone there, including the main character Toru, because she works herself so hard, working, a part-time job and going to school and working at the house and everything. That was the old, and they presented, it was a big vacation and a treat and a way to say thank you to you. So that's probably about the only one that ever really seemed to make sense in series context.
Freeze! So long as I draw breath, none shall peek.
Ah! That's Minerva for you.
Minerva, aren't you gonna join him?
I will stand guard.
I'm standing watch.
Oh my god, I was just kidding.
Can't drop our guards around these Imperials after all.
Ah, don't get your panties in a bunch. You wish we were that desperate to see your tits defrosting.
Oh, damn. Oh, man. As always, Raz pushing the very boundaries of the game rating as regards language.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she's still your superior officer, dude.
So, are all Federation women like this?
I'd say there are exceptions to the rule.
Will all women be shopping?
Boy, are they aggressive. Ladies first, my ass.
Seriously, they're rougher and tougher than any man I know. But let me tell you, gals back in the motherland. Modesty's actually a virtue for them.
As it says in, I believe, the squad story with Aladdin. Male, female, the only binary that matters on the battlefield is alive or dead. Yeah.
Always there for her man, but never overstepping her bounds.
Aw, dude, come on.
Fighting.
Just when I was starting to, like, kind of not feel, feel a little bad for the Imperial forces, like, seriously.
Chauvinist pigs.
Thank you.
What did you call us?
Chauvinist pigs. It means you're...
You're so hung up on your Madonna whore complex. You don't even care that your government is oppressing all its people.
Yo! Tell him, Minerva.
Quiet, you harlot!
Oh, shit.
The Empire's traditional values are what keep it prosperous. Like you Federation degenerates.
This was Atlas's localization is so well done and on point. Like, just that when you see some of the stuff that they put out that is not on point and not well done, it just makes me shake my head.
Values. Is that what you call violence and oppression?
Huh, leave it to Valkyria Chronicles 4, which tackles some pretty heavy stuff, to turn the obligatory Hot Springs episode into a bit of a debate on value systems, morals, and ethics.
Oh, that's rich coming from a Fed. Or are you too busy painting your nails to see what's going on in your own colonies?
Oh god, can you imagine if Stanley or someone else from the United States of Vinland was there? He'd be like, what are y'all talking about? And they'd all be like, shut up.
Come again? Need I remind you who started this war in the first place? It's that murderous tyrant you call an emperor. And here you are trying to lecture me. You're beyond help.
Would you shut up already? Women shouldn't put their pretty little heads into politics to begin with.
She's gonna kick your ass, man.
This is what happens when females are allowed on the battlefield.
Oh, dude.
That's right. A woman's place is at home, a man's at war.
Oh.
So get back to the kitchen and make us a sandwich.
Oh, shit. She's gonna wreck him. Right? Right? Oh, okay.
Alright, now listen here! If you think you're gonna sit quietly while you spew that kind of filth, you're insane! You pigs! How dare you slander womankind! Riley, are you crazy? Why aren't you two leaping in to defend us? Just sitting on your thumbs while they insult us. And for the love of God, Riley, put something on! You're indecent!
And Kai's over here all like, up. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm.
You're the one standing there with your tits hanging out. Federation women are so.
My God.
Shut your mouth! Turn away!
Oh my goodness.
This is wonderful.
Yeah. This is wonderful. I get to relax. Riley gets to nearly kick the crap out of someone. Wow, that's also something when I was saying they were pushing the... Now I see why they make this post-game content, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, I think I was talking to Akiba Red and said, yeah, this
Looks
game
like
does get
Blizzard's
very
over.
anime in places, especially with some of its humor, for better and for worse. And man, if I thought, like near the beginning of the game, there's, a female cadet gets her ass grabbed, hijinks ensue, and she kicks ass. Like, I thought that was as far as they were going to go with it. Huh, but here we go.
Like you said, 2 hours on the dot. Impressive. Communications are back up. We're gonna hunker down and wait for evac.
We'll be gone by then. I'd rather not have to shoot you.
Never expected you feds could be so fun. Not to mention, that was one hell of a view.
Oh.
Well, until we meet again.
Next time, it'll be on the battlefield.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
That rifle. You a sniper?
I assume you are, too.
I may not look it, but they call me Deadeye. Quite a firearm there. I've never seen camo like that.
Oh, I guess maybe this unlocks
Thanks.
maybe
My wife designed it for me.
I see. Just like she was supposed to, huh? The virtue of a modest female?
I love her. And I'd like to think she did it because she loves me.
I guess we're both fighting for someone we love.
Can't save everyone. All we can do is hold on to the one thing that matters most and protect it with our lives.
Huh.
That's why we have no choice but to fight.
The one thing that matters most, huh?
Huh.
So if our paths ever cross again, may the best sniper win.
Sorry, that's going to be Kai.
Right back at you.
See you on the field, Deadeye.
You too.
You too, nameless Imperial soldier.
Godspeed, friend.
Huh. That was an interesting interlude. Aha! See, now that's what this unlocks a, that... Alright, and I believe, where does that go? Alright, that's the reason to fight. Is that it? Nope, it's the epilogue. Subchapter. Let's see what that is. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Is Worlds Apart the new one? Now, what this, I haven't really shown off too many when I did this game, but what this also has is called Squad Stories. And these are basically like short little submissions, like it'll maybe be 2 or 3 scenes setting up a quick one-shot battle that will go deeper into the backstory of other characters in your squad, as well as also unlock new positive potentials. And for some of them, can even turn ones that were negatives into a positive. So this is one I apparently missed on my first playthrough, and it's unlocked. So, since while it was a fun little interlude, it would probably be a good idea to show some gameplay along with the cinema scenes here. And the nice thing too about Squad Stories is they fill in bits and pieces, but they're not spoilers for the actual story. They just tell you more about the other people you're fighting with.
What did you... Say that again. I dare you.
Certainly. I can say it as many times as you wish. I will not ally with you. The Darksins are an inferior people. They are without class and without honor.
Yeah, and the real-world parallels do kind of extend to the Darksin basically being a stand-in for the Ashkenazi Jews in Europe
Fighting
in the World War II
alongside
era.
a base-born creature like you would disgrace the name of my noble family.
Just to give you some background on Gertrude here. She does not even show up as a recruitable soldier until you have something like 100,000 units of currency stocked up, like banked. So it's not that you can't earn that over time, but like, it has to be all at once. It's pretty crazy. So she's one of the secret
you think
characters.
you can get away with saying this crap? When Raz hears about this...
Hey, what the hell's going on here?
Oh, bro! Hey, Gertrude, you got some nerve talking to me like that.
Yeah, Zyga, who follows Raz around like a little puppy dog.
You want to try saying that again with my bro here? Raz
Bro?
and I, we're tight. You screw with one of us, you screw with both of us.
Silence!
What?
You would rely on another to defend your honor? Have you no shame? This is precisely why I detest Dachshunds.
Oof.
Your lack of class is only a symptom of a deficiency of character.
You... Damn it, I don't have to take this!
If you dislike insults, Dachshund, try to ensure they are not deserved.
You know, and a little unusual for her character model, I guess because it's switching back to summer mode or something. She does have that she does have the, I want to speak to your manager bangs.
There's assholes everywhere you go. Don't let it get to you, Zyga.
Right. Damn it. Gertrude. That bitch thinks she can say whatever she wants. I didn't choose to be a Darkson, damn it! Every word out of her mouth pissed me off, but I couldn't say anything back. That was pathetic.
Hey, Pie. How are you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, so, thanks to a good friend of mine, I was actually able to figure out how to get the fancy streaming capture card working with the console. So, I am playing more Valkyria Chronicles 4, though it's post-game stuff. Once you beat the game, it unlocks... It's alright, you'll have to check the video on demand later, but they had the obligatory Hot Springs episode of an anime interlude, and it also unlocks squad stories, which are like side missions that you may have missed the first time around, so that's what I'm playing right now. It basically just fills in the gaps and characterizations and stuff, story-wise, for all the other squad members. And basically by looking at that interlude, doing the squad stories I missed, and then I think playing one subchapter, then beating the last boss again on hard mode, it unlocks a true ending, which adds a couple extra minutes. I'm not going to try and do all that on this run, but I definitely wanted to go with the hidden, what turned out to be a Hot Springs interlude, and then one squad story, so we get some gameplay along with the... Yeah, you get some gameplay along with the story. Yeah, also, of course, they did, I know. So, I still stand by my assertion earlier in the stream. Yeah, you did. You missed Naked Riley. Like, very naked. Naked, pissed off, about to jump into the snow and beat the crap out of some people, Riley. Well, there you go. I'd like to say that was just for you, Lindsay, but I seriously had no idea that would happen, so. Anyway, welcome, Pie. Welcome, friend. Good to see you around.
Hey, kiddo, what's got you down?
I know that's a rendering error, but the fact that Vancy, who's continuously sloshed, she's so sloshed even her hair shakes.
Oh, hey, Vancy. Ah, you stink. Have you been drinking since noon? You can barely walk straight.
What? No, I'm perfectly fine. Still going good. Fine, no problem. But hey, I mean it. What's wrong? Come on. I can't see kids like you all sad. Makes me wonder what I'm fighting for.
Man, props to the voice actor for reading Vancy's lines, making her sound drunk, but also conveying emotion still.
You need any advice, okay? You come straight to good old Vancy. Good old sober Vancy. Ah, I get it. And then she just left, huh?
Hearing Gertrude say all that, I got so pissed off, but I know it's pathetic, but I just couldn't say anything back.
Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Don't worry, I know exactly how to fix it. All you gotta do is let me train you.
The art of drunken fighting. Sorry for a second, I'm getting a weird pop up here. Alright, sorry. Huh, okay, it's gone. Sorry, I was getting a weird error message on my streaming setup here, but it's fixed. It's good, it's not dropping any frames, which makes me happy.
Just let me teach you some moves, and the next mission, you can be the big fancy hero guy. Once Gertie sees ya, trust me, she's gonna take it all back.
That's your fix? I take shooting lessons from a drunk? What the? Whoa, Fancy! Careful with that! Huh? How did you get them all dead center?
Ah! Maybe she really... Drunken gun kata. Oh my goodness.
This drunk happens to know a thing or two about shooting. And whiskey. Mostly the whiskey.
Right?
But aren't you drunk right now? Your hand's shaking. How can you shoot like that while you're...
What you think? Like the sound of training now? You know, if you get way stronger, Raz might think you're pretty cool. Just saying.
You're right. Please, Vancy, teach me. I gotta get stronger. For Raz, and for myself.
Well, the first thing you gotta do is find this bottle labeled Mad Dog 2020.
Hey, there you go. We got this.
Oh, huh. They don't really... How dare they? Ugh. Dreadful.
How'd you like that? Bullseye again. I'm getting better, right?
Looks that way. Not bad for a couple of days practice. Now we just gotta put it to the test.
Can't wait to see the look on Gertrude's face.
Well, not today. I think she's on a mission. Part of the advance party or something?
Damn it, some timing. Why the hell am I stuck on standby?
That's okay. Maybe your understudying will give you a big break.
I just got word from Claude. We need reinforcements. The Imperials
Aha, see,
have
there
the
you go. There's the
advance party
setup
totally
for
surrounded.
getting everyone in a battle together.
The advance party? Wait, that's Gertrude's unit.
Oh, heck. Sounds like things are getting messy.
Looks like I picked the wrong time of day to stop sniffing glue.
Let's go save them. Riley, let me handle their backup.
There we go. And here we go. So let's see what we're
Here are
getting
your
into.
orders.
Oh, damn. Good soldiers out there alone. They need backup and they need it now. Okay. Oh! Alright. Any allied foot soldiers... That's a pretty harsh extra penalty. Huh. Alright. Let me head back to book mode really quick and save. go. Huh. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Yep. So, oh, I guess maybe not exactly an escort mission, but yeah, that's. Yeah, normally these squad side stories, they don't have such quite harsh, you know, or tight failure conditions. Like, okay, the enemy occupies my base camp. That's everyone. All allied infantry fall. Whatever. 20 turns pass. Some of them can be really big slogs back and forth. But if you really take 20 turns, then you've obviously done something wrong. Especially in side stories, any allied foot soldiers killed. That's a big one. Okay. Huh. All right. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's a given too. Usually is mostly if the three people that are the main characters in that side story die, then the mission's failed. All right. So that's position, folks. I guess. All right. That's where Gertrude is. Gonzaga. Alright, well, we kind of have that done already, and I can't really switch them out, but I think they're... Yeah, they're locked, so this is just showing me where they are. Alright. Just make sure... Oh, okay, and it can't be just capture a camp. Have to defeat all enemies. That's pretty thorough. Usually it's, usually it's just get to one area, or just escort someone out or something. So...
Now send in the cavalry.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Gertrude, you look like hell. You alright?
Zyga and Bensi, you two came to rescue me. This is so humiliating. A lady of my stature, indebted to this commoner?
That's gratitude
Peasants
for
and
you.
nobles don't mean shit out here. This is a battlefield, lady.
Tell him, Zyga.
War is where I must uphold my pride as a highborn noble. It is my natural duty.
You know, there's another dude, there's another soldier in the game who has that whole noble born thing, but, like, uses it to protect everyone, and she's all...
And it's only natural that I gotta save my squad mates.
You dink.
Hey, lovebirds! Want to save the bickering for after we get out of this?
I'm not sure I like how I feel about Vancy as a character, but I love her voice acting. Most
I see
entertaining.
Sergeant Raz isn't here to back you up. Do you have some backbone without him after all?
I'm trying to save you, lady.
Alright, Raz isn't here. Crap, now that I realize it, this looks a lot tougher. Yeah, just watch. I don't need him to stand up for me.
Right here, this'll, let me pull up the options menu. Oh no, I'd have to show that in headquarters. Alright, and I don't think I can... Oh! Ah, crap. No reserves. I'm like, yeah, the limit is 10, but there's no one in the reserves, so I can't deploy extra people. You can't cheese your way out of this. So let's see. Scout. Oh, Gatling bunkers. Alright. See, for the Gatling bunker, I really need her. Alright, so let's see. You know what? I'll lead off with her, actually.
Keep calm and move onward.
There they are.
All
This
units,
one will at least
report your location.
allow me to be hidden until I need to stand up and take a pot
Don't
shot.
let down your guard.
Alright. Ah, no, of course. Yeah, no ship orders, no Claude orders. It's just these three squad mates gotta rely on each other. And of course, Gertrude is the one Lancer in history that doesn't seem to have a grenade on her. I don't know, maybe they clash with her aesthetic.
Return fire!
Alright, so... let's see. Ooh! That's also a surprise attack. You know what? I'll go for the engineer.
How unsightly.
And miss. That's nice. So that's great. Whatever. So it cost me some ammo, but they'll be looking around for me. That's fine. Oh, a grenadier and a sniper. Alright, so I have a lancer. And 2 shock troopers, and that's it. Alright. Huh.
Understood. Guys, where'd you go?
Crap. There. Oh, my lord. Really? Alright. Now, I know...
Got it!
Oh, boy.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Now, since one of the loss conditions is that the enemy takes the camp,
Give me a report.
right now, those Gatling bunkers, if you approach them too close, they will rip you to shreds. But
How's it looking out there?
they can't move. So, it's actually kind of to my advantage right now that, yeah, I hunker down. That I hunker down and have.
Yeah. How about another?
Ooh, she has it as native. It's not gonna hit because you know he dodged. But
Ouch!
huh. But whatever. Anyway, the scout will have to come to us. All right. You know what? I'm actually gonna end this phase here. Save those extra 2 command points. And see what the enemy does first. Ah, okay. So that sniper is named, like as a nickname, Killstreak Meyer. And if you beat those enemies, you usually get a special weapon or accessory. What the hell is that? Oh, you know what? That has to be another scout with that range of movement. Oh, well, there goes our cover. That sucks. Now, if you're wondering why Gertrude doesn't get a reaction shot, Lancers do not get those. They have really good explosive power, but unlike, say, a Scout or a Shock Trooper or even the Snipers. Huh. Alright, that's weird and odd. But sure, okay.
Clear a path.
Does that mean I can still try for this guy here?
Not
Let's see.
betray
Will
my
that also be a
confidence in you,
surprise
Squatchy.
attack? Let's find out. Yeah, that'll count. Alright, so I'll aim for center mass. Hope I hit.
How unsightly.
Ah! See, that's the other annoying thing.
Time.
That's the other annoying thing about Lancers, is they're great against armored vehicles, but their anti-personnel is horrible. Let me pull up the map here. I don't think I have any other...
Give me a report.
you know, I don't have the places to take cover. So, alright, let's see where he goes. Ah, this missed. This is weird. I know this is only the second turn in, but this is the first squad story. I feel like I might actually be in danger of losing a bit. So let's see.
Check this out.
I think.
Watch out for counterattack.
Oh, good. He does have. He does have the grenade launcher. So, you know, let's get rid of the.
Keep calm and move.
Let's get rid of your cover. Come on, dang it. Oh no, flamethrower. Will this get him? Am I close enough? No, I'm not. Alright.
They've got you in their sight.
This should do it though. Yeah, this will get him.
There.
Kill confirmed.
Yeah, however, these are. Oh! Well, there went.
Don't stop now. Right through.
Holy crap. I hate... And... Okay, now it was a little hard to see, but I think I saw some blue glowing crates by the... Oh! They're faced that way. Alright. Since, you know what, I'm going to activate him again. Here's why this will be useful.
The enemy's firing back!
See those things? I can just aim at those.
You're going nowhere! There!
And that'll take him out in one shot.
Keep calm and move onward.
Alright, and then again.
Watch out for counterattacks.
So I'll end that. Now end his turn.
Hey, Raz, check this out.
There we go. Oh, which you know what? That will also free me up to aim at the guy over here. Ah, fudge! Forgot about the grenadier.
Don't stop! You've got...
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so that's the thing is, the reason I was like, oh my god, you know, Gatling grenades is, I forgot. I take it for granted sometimes, but that little triangle tells you which way the enemy is facing. So, yeah. So that's how they were super vulnerable, and I'm also really lucky that Gertrude didn't get shot at more. So now we have the engineer.
Got it!
And I'm just going to have her... Actually, let's see. You know what? Let's go for that headshot. Then,
Yeah!
I'm going to park Vancy right here. This is a choke point, which is good because to capture the one other thing about our position being over here is that, for example, we have a scout there, and scouts have crazy sick movement, but they also have crap resistance to bullets. And both, basically when you move in range of either a shock trooper, they get a reaction shot. Same thing with grenadiers, and I wish we had one of those, but we don't. Alright, and you know what?
Onward!
I'll move her forward one more
I
time.
will see
At
you
least,
destroyed.
come on, one more time. Center mass, get him.
On your knees!
Okay, if this hits, he's dead.
How unsightly.
There we go, thank you. Ha ha ho! I have never...
They've taken our flank!
Nice. Okay, so not only did I take out a major enemy, but they lost a, I guess that was the ace. They lost a command point. Good, so I can safely move her up behind cover a bit.
There they are.
Is that a... Oh, that's the Grenadier. Alright. You know what, if I'm gonna do that, then I might as well... Other one? Who are you? Oh, crap.
No, never mind. It's nothing. Sorry.
Alright. Oh, this sucks. Well, actually, no. I don't have to worry too much about the Grenadier, because Lancers have pretty dope immune to explosions. But they do not have immunity to lead poisoning via bullets.
Onward!
So, again, even though it's kind of crap at anti-personnel... Oh, it's gonna take two, huh? Alright, do I go for the sure hitter? Nah, well, fingers crossed. Oh, 19 hit points left. Are you kidding me? Really? Fine. Okay, well, let's see what the enemy does. They definitely won't be able to do as much because, yeah, they're down to 3 command points. So there's that. Oh yeah, Akiba Red. I should have seen that happen. Oh! And he didn't shoot. Why? Oh, because he ran out of AP. That's hilarious.
Nice! That ought to take care of the imps around here.
Oh no.
Not bad. But you've got a long way to go, Zaggy boy.
I had no idea there was anyone over there. How'd you see him, Vancy?
Getting sloshed makes me not care.
Seriously, what's your deal? I thought you were just some drunk. You're a real badass.
Yeah. Anyway, Akiba Red, thank you so much for helping me puzzle this out, because not only, you know, can I stream from my console here, but the suggestions you made, I'm getting 0.02 drop frames, and I'm streaming from a console.
If I recall, Miss Fiore was once part of an elite squad of Special Operations Forces.
I don't quite know. Oh, you know, we'll say radio. Otherwise, I don't know how to
However,
have this conversation.
their final mission ended in disaster. Her team was massacred, and she was left as the sole survivor. I was told she turned to drink to escape her despair. But for whatever reason, she's taken the field once more.
Guys, this is open radio chatter. She's
Wait,
right
so
there.
This whole time I've been trained by an elite agent? But then you'd ought to stop drinking, right? If you were sober, you'd be some kind of killing machine.
Maybe. But the drinks help keep things fuzzy. Helps keep the darker stuff out of my head.
Darker stuff?
One cannot remain bound to the past. We must look ever towards
Nice.
the future.
Also, before I started LNZ, I rebooted the router to make sure. I need to stop saying so much, but I made sure to reboot the router to ensure I was getting the freshest connection.
Well, you say that, but you seem pretty worked up about the Darkson's past.
Aha! Checkmate. Racist.
Well, that's...
Doesn't matter now anyway. Come on, folks. Survive first, talk later.
That's so bizarre that one. Okay. All right. So let's see.
Understood.
See if I can nail the trooper from here. Probably.
Guys, where'd you go?
I don't mind with the evasion being down. Ah! Damn it.
There they are.
Oh, I think I'm actually too far away to, oh. Yeah, if I'm getting question marks, that means, he'll maybe do, like, a little damage, but not much. Flamethrower. I don't think I have enough grenade. Nope, that would have been...
Keep calm and move
Ah.
forward. Watch out for counterattacks.
Okay, let's go after, you.
Concentrate your firepower.
It's so weird that they haven't tried to advance, though. Fine.
Enemy spotted.
Everyone, do your best out there.
Wall's in my way. Right.
There they are.
Okay, nope, not close enough. Also not close enough. That's annoying. Oh, Ragnarade. That's why it's... Alright. Still? Really? Alright, I don't quite have enough to reach him, I don't think.
Watch your
With the
munitions.
flamethrower. Maybe the grenade? No, I think that's pushing it too.
We're pinned down.
Fine, I'll stick him... Oh! You know what, fine, I'll stick him over here.
One mistake.
Right?
Everything down.
You know, they got it. Oh! Flipping, gosh darn it, heck. Alright, now I kind of got it. Well, at least... No, I won't even be able to hit their... See, and if I'd clawed, I'd be able to increase the blast radius so I can at least take out the... Well, whatever. Wait, hold on, hold on. I can take out one of them. There we go. That's better.
I did it.
Good shot, Zyga.
Stone cold sober.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
There you are.
Open a pack.
Come get some.
Really? I'm wondering why he... Oh. Doesn't have it yet, I guess. So...
Rain hellfire down on them.
There we go. I'll flamethrower him then.
Here I go.
Ah! You lucky bastard. Alright, well, since we do have to get all of them.
Here I go! Yeah!
Pretty good.
What? I've never eliminated a grenadier with a flamethrower before, but I'm about to try it. Oh, that totally will. Nice. Okay.
Wide open.
They might be soldiers after all.
And I do need to get Gertrude out of pickle she's in.
Onward!
Somehow. Alright, so I'll just have her run as much as I can. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Oh, are you kidding me? Another 19 hit points left? Come on. Whatever. Luckily, her defense is really high, and she'll get a thing of ammo. Oh, man. Okay, that did not go as expected at all. Yeah, ducking makes you fireproof, indeed. Yo, what the hell? That's so weird. I don't know. You know what? I'll take it. I don't know if that's some weird, the AI's glitching out, but it's like, if you're right on top of them, they don't seem to know what to do. I mean, okay, you could joke about it in universe mode or whatever, in that, okay, she's not getting her reaction shots off, Vancy, because I used up a bunch of her AP or attack points. But I don't know why Zyga, because he was in range too. Weird. Anyway, you could say in universe they're a little stunned that there's a Lancer, which is mostly long range and goes after tanks, has run up on them, but I personally, whatever. Alright, so have Vancy take care of the scout. Like, whatever.
How's that? Yeah!
Target destroyed.
She's gonna, nope. Ah, see, he's too far away for me to hit with the shock trooper, unfortunately. Just keep wishing I had a sniper. Damn it!
There you are. Come get some.
That'll help. That'll help. What I'll do then is I saved a little bit of movement. I will bring Zyga down.
Understood.
Have him take out this scout, and I guess they're just gonna have to come around the corner and bail out Gertrude.
There they are.
Which, whatever.
Calm and move on.
Go for the head. Why not? Wow. I don't know what's up with the game today. The ragdoll glitching is off the charts. Oh, holy shnikes, that's a tank. That is a goddamn tank. Alright. So, let's see if Gertrude can actually... Wrong way. Move past the end. Nope. Frig. Alright. Now, if we can get her behind the tank... Oh, thank heavens. Alright. One thing that Lancers are really good at is taking out tanks. That's what they're designed to do. That big glowing blue thing is their weak point.
Step aside.
You're kidding me. Oh, God. Ah! Well, alright then. In that case,
Clear a path.
I'm going to move her into the grass over there. So that, you know, while I...
How vulgar.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Great. So I'm only going to get one shot with Gertrude each round. Alright, well...
Understood.
might as well have him finish this guy off.
You're going nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's dead.
Let's go. All right.
Quickly now. The enemy won't wait for you.
Hey, come on. Over.
Attention all
Crouch.
squads. I want constant
At least if they
updates.
come this way, they'll be alright. And how are we round-wise? I think this is what? This will be theirs on round 4. Oh, good! They both have special potentials activated. So that'll pop off on their next turn once I bring them out. So they're going to prioritize moving. Yeah, see, that's why I stuck the shock trooper there, because that'd be within range. Same deal. Watch. Yep. So that's a nice choke point right there. Okay, this has suddenly become a lot more reasonable. So, if I can... Alright. I'll only get one shot this round, because unfortunately that's the rate her ammo refills
You
at.
really believe yourself my equal?
Okay, that's good, because there is a shock trooper right there that might be able to get a reaction shot. We'll see. Alright, but she's going to take out the tank, which will be good.
There.
Perfect.
I'm not finished with you.
Huh, okay.
The natural outcome.
You know what, in that case, since I was able to actually pop up from amongst the weeds and not get noticed,
Onward.
even though the
I will
Lancer
see you destroyed.
is horrible for anti-personnel stuff, why not give it a shot? Right? Alright. I don't know why it would take two. There we go. It's a surprise attack, so that just might balance out the reduced chance of hitting because I'm aiming for the head.
How unsightly.
Nope. Oh well. No longer a surprise attack. That's fine. This is what I can do now. Zyga hasn't moved.
I can do this. I'll show
So,
you. That all you got?
There we go. Definitely hoping you can round the bend here.
Secure a safe route.
Perfect. Hey there, buddy. What's up? Oh, this is great. So, this is... Oh!
I can still keep going.
Whoa!
I did it.
That is a potential I did not know he had, was to full HP recovery. Most soldiers that have that, it's partial. Like even Gertrude, where if she has enough space, she will randomly do tea time, and that'll be a partial recovery. Alright, so yeah, in that case, I'm gonna use my remaining command points here. Try and get her even placement-wise with the Zyga at least. And then we'll just pop her around the corner.
Stone cold sober.
Basically, make that a choke point for anything that tries to come around the corner here. And we'll end the turn. So yeah, I don't see this lasting more than another round. So, that happens. Then once this battle ends, you basically will get to see another cutscene. Comrades will become closer. Oh, they're just going to stay in place, cowards. And they will get some new advantages and potentials unlocked. Oh, let's try... Like, I'm betting that Zyga's going to have his doesn't see Raz around potential arrays. Yep.
Where'd you go?
I hope so. Anyway.
There they are.
They're in range.
You know what?
Kill confirmed.
Let's see if I can get close enough to the
There
other.
they are.
I might. You know what? I think it'll be worth it, even with his reduced movement now, since I took a turn with him. He should still be able to get here.
Check this out. I'll show you.
And we'll switch to the flamethrower. What's up? My biscuits are burning, my biscuits are burning, and that should be it. I do believe that is every soldier we've gotten on the field. Yep. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey.
all of them.
5 viewers. Hello, I see some new faces here. Cool, cool. You can go ahead and say hi in the chat if you want. Don't be shy. I'm going to be streaming a whole bunch of more new games really soon. And in fact, watchers, if you just scroll down a little bit, there's a poll on for which game I should stream next. And it's going to be an adventure game, and I'm trying to decide between a Telltale adventure game, Tales from the Borderlands, or a prequel to Life is Strange. So go ahead and vote on that, and then if you just click the follow button, not only will you get me closer to my follower count, and I can start unlocking cooler stuff for my Twitch watchers, but that'll also get me closer to affiliate, which means I can make pennies per hour. So.
I wouldn't go cheering just yet, cowboy.
Huh?
Keep your guard up, Zyga. We are not finished here.
No, not bad. 6 turns still got me a B. Some more ducats. Ah, and that's what I mentioned earlier at the top of the stream. Renown points are the new thing that's unlocked post-game. And since I beat that one enemy that had a nickname, named enemies drop weapons. Woot indeed. Alright, so let's see what everyone else has learned.
Damn it, are you serious? There's still more?
I keep hearing really good things about Arcade Spirits Pi, so that definitely is on my list. It's funny, when I got a PlayStation 4 at the... Yeah, from what you were telling me, that is, to steal a phrase from you, so much my jam, you could spread it on toast, and I would eat. But it's funny how when I first got a PlayStation 4, I went from, there are 2 or 3 games that are on my must-play or get around the playlist, to now I have, let's see... To finish out Secret of Mana, I dabble at Little Dragon's Cafe. I want to get through The Last Guardian, because I've been wanting that since the PlayStation 2 era. There's, of course, either Tales from the Borderlands or Life is Strange Before the Storm, which will be streaming. And I'm actually having fun again with Nier Automata. Oh, and I haven't even touched Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I love the Uncharted series, too, so... Is this the second battle?
We got back to the main encampment.
Oh man, I
but our
should have known that was
reinforcements
maybe a
are
little
still
too
ways
easy.
off.
By the way, Gertrude, how'd you end up all alone here?
I was acting as a decoy to secure my comrade's escape.
You? A decoy?
Well, I am fabulous, darling.
The aristocracy has a duty to their people. That is why I enlisted, after all.
Oh, the good version of, what's the term? Noblesse oblige.
I had no idea. Guess you're not such a snob after all, huh?
I mean, I get you were acting as a decoy, but that doesn't explain you looking so messed up.
Found them! Federation soldiers over here! Take them out!
Gertrude, what the hell are you doing? Hurry and get down!
I am a woman of noble birth. I refuse to grovel in the dirt like some pauper.
What?
Everyone, over here! We've got a Fed!
Let me get this straight. This is how you were fighting before we got here?
Well, naturally. Why, I barely had any time to rest between all the waves of Imperials.
Secret badass.
They're only attacking you because you're standing out in the open, you idiot!
Well, that explains why you look all beat up. Noble's got it rough.
Screw nobility! Look, get down and hide!
Ah, Zyka, for once in your life, be quiet. Do you hear that?
Coming from behind us, I think. Wait, that's gotta be...
Cavalry. Yeah, I've been, in LNZ, I've been enjoying watching your live tweeting of getting to Baba as you. Yeah, that's something I am also looking forward to trying and playing. Not only does it look like a nice, unique puzzle game, but even my new little streaming setup desktop I have here, it has considerably more power than my crappy laptop, but I'm still not a big fan of high resource intensive games.
It's our allies, and Raz!
Yes, the cavalry!
That's Raz, all right. He's invincible! Bro, you were so cool!
Thanks, Raz. I owe you a drink.
Don't worry about it. Just glad you're all safe.
And you, Gertrude.
And so, once more, a Darkson rushes to my aid.
Maybe I was wrong. Oh. And this has been the day of me just making jokey comments that turn out to be real. Alright, this should conclude this one.
Good, you're all here. May I have a moment of your time?
LNZ, that's a really good endorsement for Baba Is You. Plus, it's the exact opposite of how I live my life. I feel like a genius and then I feel stupid, so... Right, get drunk on the battlefield. Snake, do you think hangovers can bloom on the battlefield? I mean, after all, Akiba Red, Fancy did say, that she knows a lot about fighting and a lot about whiskey. Just made me think, oh yeah, that's Akiba alright.
Whoa, Gertrude, you look like you're ready to kill a guy. So what, are you here for more insults? Well, now you gotta answer to Raz.
It appears some things never change. And insults are not my intent. I came to offer my thanks and an apology.
Huh?
You saved my life in that last mission, so thank you. And I owe you a formal apology for disparaging you and your heritage. I am truly sorry. I know you're training harder than anyone to grow stronger.
Huh? Wait, really?
In truth, I could not conceive of people like you among the Darksons. No, perhaps it was foolish of me in the first place to judge a person's character by their class or ancestry.
That's racism.
After all that crap you said before, I'm kinda not sure how to take this.
Which is good, that's a little more realistic than, and now we're all friends.
But there's something I gotta tell you too, Gertrude. If you hadn't provoked me, then, well, I probably wouldn't have worked so hard to prove you wrong. It doesn't excuse all that crap you said, but...
Thank you. I was going to be like, oh, please don't come to collusion. So that means motivational racism is okay.
What's going on here? You two are looking awfully close after all that fighting.
Aw, you kids. Gives me the warm fuzzies seeing you all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed again. Yeah, guess it's kids like them that remind me. Better to leave the past in the past and keep moving forward.
I love Vancy's voice actress. Holy cow.
What, me? Oh, I'm just glad you two got over your differences and all.
I'm also drunk.
I'd say this calls for a drink. You wanna come get a beer with us, Gertie?
Gertie.
I'm afraid I must decline.
Oh.
If you'll excuse me, I was about to go enjoy some tea before our next orders came in.
We're in the middle of a war and you need your tea time?
Well, she is, this world's equivalent of British, after all.
A lack of tea would kill me more surely than any bullet. You'd understand if you were a noble.
Oh my god, hold on guys. I have to screenshot that. Alright, save screenshot. I'm probably going to make that. There we go. Probably going to make that my next PlayStation 4 header, because that's such a great quote.
I wouldn't mind having you join me if you're so inclined.
Huh. You sure?
I'm sure such refined flavors would be wasted on a simpleton like you, but yes, by all means.
Baby steps. Yeah, seriously.
What?
And I think
Damn
one
it,
of
that
the...
girl pisses me off. Help me out here, bro.
I think that's one of the reasons why this squad story unlocked was I never really used her that much. But yeah, amazing.
Come on, kid. I can't tell if those two are actually any closer.
They are. Gertrude's just being all shy.
And snobby. Let's get beer.
She's never invited any other squatties to tea before.
I'm afraid I don't see how that matters. Zyga, come. If you dawdle much longer, I shall leave you behind.
Wait! Hey, get back
Oh my
here!
god.
I said wait!
LNZ, that's great. Invited to tea, that's like second base for her. Once again, my commenters keeping up the unbroken streaming tradition of being much funnier than me. Stop it.
Tonight, I'm gonna break out the good stuff.
Schlitz. There we go. This is what I talked about potentials changing now. After each squad story. Oh, nice. Yeah, Hammered also decreased her accuracy if she was surrounded by enemies, which is why I didn't. There we go. Yep, I was right about the phrase noblesse oblige. Alright, so hold on, let's save real quick. So yeah, actually, and while those do have neat names, I wonder what exactly those potentials now do.
Okay, let's see.
Pi, that is a very good point. Thank you for, I guess... Yeah, you know what? I'm not getting upstaged by my own commenters. I am outsourcing the comedy to the cloud. This is actually advanced technological breakthroughs here. Alright, so first of all... Yeah, let's get... You know what? Let's see what Zyga's potentials are now. Okay, which was before. His evasion goes down. Right, growing up. Oh! Normally, the having no allies nearby increases defense. Normally, that's something you'll see in a sniper, not a trooper. Alright, and then where is Vancy? Oh wait, no, Vancy's also a trooper, so she'd be up here soon. Oh! Is she already in and I just haven't been using her? Yeah, what's wrong with me? Yeah, your comedy support staff is, thank you. Okay, that's still there. That's still there. Yeah, so she still has a bunch of negative potentials. But... Oh, cool! Sadly, unfortunately, it doesn't work as a passive potential, but considering as an elite trooper, that raises chances of potentials, the positive potentials going off, that's pretty good. That's nice. I like that. Oh, by the way, so, one neat thing is once a soldier is of a certain rank, you can assign one extra soldier as a leader. And one thing I did not get to share with you guys is that each person that you assign, when you go to assign them a leader, they have a voice line, and they're pretty funny. Like Jean, the MVP against tanks, right? Here's what she has to say.
Come with me if you want to live.
Terminator. Aloar, the engineer.
You like commanding any tanks?
The tank freak. Aladdin, who we have nicknamed One Shot Man because he's a crack sniper, almost as good as Kai, and literally looks like One Punch Man in camo gear, and considers himself a ladies' man.
The ladies of Squad E are safe with me.
Josh's new. Joshua I used a bunch in the final battle because Riley, our other grenadier, was, for story reasons, on the ship. So he's a slightly distracted professor, kind of math obsessed. Here we go.
That improves our chances by 2.5%.
Stanley, what are they called? The United States of Vinland. The American, the jokester American.
Oh, you're not joking.
And Rosetta, one of the other refined scouts.
Such an honor. I won't fail you.
So yeah, but I'm gonna stick with making Lottie.
The ladies of Squad E are safe with me.
So I just figured that would be amusing.
There. All set for the next battle.
Oh, whoops! Oh, I meant to go stick in Zyga. So. And here, this isn't too big a spoiler. So the infirmary unlocks when you beat the game, and that's the big thing mostly, is it lets you unlock level caps. And I already spent a couple of these things here, and I don't have enough for other stuff because it's, you know, just a little squad side story. But yeah, so there you go. Akiba Red, I hope you have a better idea of the game now and the gameplay.
Done already? Well, come back anytime you need some help.
And as the rest of the viewers and watchers, hope you enjoyed the the obligatory anime ensemble drama Hot Springs episode. Yeah, that's alright. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream real soon anyhow. So LNZ, thank you so much for making it out. Same thing too, Pi. I'm so glad you can make it out. Akiba, thank you. I know you've been doing a lot of streaming and stuff too, so thank you for taking a little break from being on your grind here to show up and show some support. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to also check poll results because I think there was only one vote last time. So hopefully, if it's not a tie or something, then probably by next week I'll start streaming whatever the choice is. In the meantime, I did also download Deltarune from the PlayStation 4 store, and that can be done in about 3 hours or so. So maybe that'll be my next long-term, like my next one-shot stream. Yeah, dude, thank you so much, Akiba Red. Thank you, LNZ. Thank you, Insidious Pie. And it's not showing me the other viewer here. Chat, and that's fine. That's cool. So whether you just dropped by and watched, whether you're watching this on video on demand or on my YouTube channel, stay tuned, guys. I'm going to have a dedicated YouTube channel and social media set up here for Salty Dragon real soon in the near future. Good night, LNZ. Good night, Akiba. Good night, Insidious Pie. Good night, watchers. So, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, thank you so much for going on this digital journey with me. And, until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the screen.